Welcome again to another episode of Video Store Memoirs. As always, I am Kevin Selena, here with...
Jana, hi!
And we're going to do a quick rundown, spoiler-free, of the latest DC movie, Blue Beetle. Jana, let's just start with this part right here. What did you think? Initial thoughts.
Oh my god. Possibly the best DC movie I've seen in a while. It was so good.
I concur in so many ways. People who watch numbers and see how things are doing at the box office, do not let the numbers fool you. If DC does more movies like this, they have a chance of rivaling Marvel.
Absolutely.
I said it.
Absolutely.
Quote me. It was that good, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the storyline was solid. They kept to the sourced material, which is what a person like me has been asking for forever. The cast was out of this world, please. And I'm going to apologize right now. We're going to say the actor and actresses' names. We may not get it right, but in all respect, we love this cast.
Yes, I'm going to do my best here. So the main character as Jaime Reyes, or the Blue Beetle, is Zolo Mariduena. Then we have Bruna Marquezine as Jenny Cord, the incomparable George Lopez as Rudy Reyes. We have Belicia Escobedo as Milagro Reyes, Raul Trujillo as Conrad Carapex, Susan Sarandon as Victoria Cord, Harvey Guillen as Dr. Sanchez, which is not his name. When you see the movie, you'll get that. Damien Alcazar as Alberto Reyes, Becky G as the voice of Kajida, which is the sentient part of the Blue Beetle. Adriana Barraza as Nana Reyes.
I want this woman as my Nana.
Yeah. And Elpida Carrillo. I apologize, Madam Carrillo, if I pronounced your first name wrong, as Rocio Reyes. First of all, the Reyes family is amazing. I want them as my family.
I have never... You know when people say, I'm going to go see a family movie, you immediately assume you're going to see like a Disney movie or a live-action Disney movie, and it's that kind of family-oriented movie. This was legit a family movie. When I say they kept to the source material, for those of you who don't know, the story of Jaime Reyes is a kid, basically, he's DC Spider-Man. He comes across this scarab that merges with him, and he becomes a superhero. In the comic, unlike other superheroes where superhero usually tries to keep a secret, his entire family knows Jaime's secret. They help him to keep his superhero life and his family life grounded together as best as possible. And you literally see the family dynamic in this movie. It is so well put together. It's so real watching them interact with each other. You can literally nod at the screen like, oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, and if you're Mexican or Hispanic or have lived with or been surrounded by Mexican or any type of Hispanic families for any amount of time,
oh my God, yes,
you're going to enjoy this movie so much. The family culture of this movie and the way that they keep things together and the references to things that are family oriented around the Latino experience, the family experience is amazing. And they did such a great job of keeping it true without looking like it's trying to poke fun at it or making jokes about it. It's just showing that this is what it's like and this is life.
I haven't seen a family dynamic like this since I watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Okay, it was that, if anyone has ever seen this movie, it's in that realm where they're poking fun at themselves, but not in a bad way. They're like, this is us.
Yeah.
This is how we are. This is how we are with our kids. This is how I am with my wife, my grandmother. This is familia.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know Kevin mentioned it earlier, but Nana Reyes is kick-ass.
Oh my God.
She's like almost the best thing of this movie. I mean, the movie's got a lot of best things, and definitely Jaime is the best thing, but Nana's a close second. She was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and getting back to the superhero aspect, like I said before, when Blue Beetle is introduced for the first time, it is done properly. It's seamlessly. It's not like so over the top that you're like, okay, can we dull this down a bit? It's the right amount. And it slowly builds to show how powerful he can be when he wants to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then the other thing I will mention is that the soundtrack for this is fire. It is so good. I thoroughly enjoyed the songs, the music choices in this movie.
Download this soundtrack. Like, I am going to pick it up as soon as we're done recording here. It's going on my phone because it's great music. It's some of the scenes where they use it is great nostalgia bait and made some of these scenes. Any of you have listened to us, we had an episode talking about soundtracks, about songs that make a movie, songs that help a scene go along. They nailed it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So basically, what we're saying is run, don't walk to the theater and go see Blue Beetle because it's awesome. And if you're a DC fan, a Blue Beetle fan, hell, just a movie fan, you're going to love this movie.
I know by the time we end up putting this out for you, ladies and gentlemen, today was National Cinema Day. This would be the day to go see a movie like this. It was $4 and I would have paid full price.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay? This is how great. It was also fantastic to be in a theater full of people who were enjoying, laughing, getting emotional, cheering this movie on. I have not seen something like this since I went and saw Endgame. Yeah. Just to put a point.
And I'm gonna add on to that too, because this is the first movie I've seen in a theater since prior to COVID, prior to 2020, and I couldn't have picked a better movie to have that experience in again. 100%. To get that audience feel and that reactionary feel of seeing a movie with other people that you don't know but everybody feeling that same emotion, because it was perfect.
Yeah. Great story, great cast. I mean, the only thing I could say, if there was one thing I had to make a gripe about, Susan Sarandon's villain was, atypical villain. Yeah. Like, she was the standard, I'm the rich person trying to dominate kind of thing. Yeah. So if you've ever seen that before, you know her, the type of character she is. But everything else, I have no complaints. It's just, please see this movie. I know it may not be in the theater as long as we'd like it to be out there, but I do know in probably a month's time, it will be on HBO Max. If you don't see it in the theater, watch it as soon as you possibly can.
Absolutely.
All right, but that's our thoughts, spoiler-free, on Blue Beetle. If you didn't catch that, we loved it.
Absolutely.
Go see it.
All right, so again, I'm Jana, that's Kevin. We are all over social media. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. On Facebook and Instagram, we are at Video Store Memoirs. On Twitter, we are at Video Store Mem. And on TikTok and YouTube, we are Video Store Memoirs.
Give us a like, give us a follow. Let us know your thoughts. If you saw it, if you loved it, if you didn't love it, we want to hear from you. We love the conversation. But for now, we're about to go watch some more stuff. So thank you as always for tuning in. Like I said, I've been Kevin.
I'm Jana.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Enjoy the show.